What's up guys, Jay here, back with another super positive video. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. A year ago today, I experienced one of the worst, if not the worst day of my life so far. It was the day that my first love and I broke up. First of all, it was super hard for me to make myself fall out of love with the person that I loved and cared about the most. We grew apart as people and it was better for us to break up, but still, it's really not an easy thing to make yourself fall out of love. That only happens over time and with a lot of patience. So that alone was already super heartbreaking, of course, but her leaving also triggered a lot of anxiety within me and panic attacks. Then just a short time after we broke up, she got a boyfriend, and that also came on top of everything else that I was already feeling, and it was a disaster. My anxiety and my panic attacks, they got so much that a month later in May, one night I asked my sister to please call an ambulance because I was having such a panic attack that I felt like I was dying. My heart was racing, I was hyperventilating, I couldn't breathe, my arms, my legs were tingling, and I didn't know what was happening to me. So I got picked up by the ambulance, went to the hospital, stayed there for a night, and the next day they said I was good to go home. I'm perfectly fine, nothing's wrong. Great. So that day, May 21st, 2017, I decided to check myself into a mental hospital. What a downfall, right? But today, it's been a year ever since my ex and I broke up and separated ways. And what I once considered to be the worst thing that ever happened to me actually turned into being one of the greatest things to ever happen to me. That's how much things can change within a year. A month after we broke up, I wrote what is best known as Dear Best Friend. Dear Best Friend is currently at 2.8 million views, and it's still gaining views daily. So if we would have never parted ways, Dear Best Friend would have never happened. Also, my subscriber count would still be at maybe 2,000 people, and it's currently at 23,500. Insane, right? So I wrote Dear Best Friend to get things off my chest, to feel better, because writing helps me. And I also made a whole backstory video explaining the video, so if you haven't seen it yet, links down below, check it out. The video didn't blow up until October of 2017. At that point, I was already out of the mental hospital for 3 months? 3 months, I think. So I was working on myself. I got to meet new people and made new friends. A big part of my life, or what made life a little harder for me, was my social anxiety. Back then, I was a really shy and introverted person. Not because I actually am, but because I was just so afraid of life and people. And with this new group of people, my new friends, I actually went out. They just take me places and I go there. Even with social anxiety, I went there and it turned out to be absolutely fantastic. I went to places with thousands of people there and I felt good and I had fun. Back then I didn't think that was possible, because at one point I couldn't even leave my room because it was just too much, and now I'm out experiencing new things with these awesome new people in my life, and I feel good doing it. Then the whole YouTube thing, yo, that alone is just such a blessing, and it's what I always wanted to do. I always wanted to share what I've learned and help people on their way and be sort of like, I guess you could say the ultimate goal is to be a life coach and a public speaker, to just stand on stages and help people on a bigger scale. I just want to bring value to people. So when Dear Best Friend blew up and I was gaining subscribers, I was like, this is my chance to just jump on that train right now and then to just post all these positive things so people see what I'm about and they're gonna subscribe and they're gonna stay. And I'm, until this day, still gaining subscribers daily, new viewers daily. The videos are getting bigger daily. Like, my channel is growing bigger daily and I couldn't be more grateful than I am. So what once was the worst thing ever was just this big blessing in disguise. I got all these opportunities coming up for me now. Even though that time from last April up until this April was the hardest time of my life. Sometimes it felt like I was literally carrying the world on my shoulders and I was gonna collapse underneath the weight at any moment. It was worth it. All of the pain and the suffering, it was worth it, because all of it made me a better person and a stronger person, a more positive person, a more outgoing person. I'm not shy. Okay, sometimes I still am, but I'm working on it and I'm going out and I enjoy going out, I enjoy meeting new people, I enjoy having experiences. And even if I'm scared, I've learned that if I'm scared, I should probably go for it because I'm gonna learn a lot. No matter if it turns out well or if it doesn't, there's always something to take away from it. Back then, I never took chances, and now I do. I'm constantly just learning to say yes to life. And in terms of relationships, this is how I see it now. Every single person that you break up with, that you're maybe not meant to be with, every single relationship that ended was meant to teach you something, and it was meant to grow you. Because what is it that you're growing for? The ultimate relationship with the person you're meant to be with for the rest of this lifetime. That taught me a lot, and I will be better, absolutely be better for the next person, or ultimately the person that I'm supposed to be with. So it's all good. It's all good, and I'm really feeling good. And for the first time, like, I'm not lying to myself. I'm just being really, really honest with where I am, because I understood that in order to get better, you have to be honest with yourself. And it's okay to be wherever it is that you are, no matter how it is that you're feeling, but you have to be really, really honest in order to grow, move forward, and get better. So this year, I've made tremendous progress, and I'm really, really proud of myself. And all of that is what can change within a year. Within a year, things can go from rock bottom and 20 feet below rock bottom, where you just feel like you're literally gonna die because of like a heart attack or your lungs collapsing because anxiety is just having such a grip on you, to feeling like you're on your way to on top of the world, like the world is yours. I grew to understand that life really is what you make it. Hannah Montana wasn't lying. You are the creator of your own reality. So at any point, you have control and you can change something if you really want to. I hope this video, first of all, was in focus, and second of all, I hope it helped some of you and you were able to take something away from it. If you liked it, leave a thumbs up, comment down below. If you're new, subscribe, hit the bell, become a part of the Jetpack family, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Until then, take it easy. Wow!